Social Security is a lifeline for millions of Americans. It is a program built on a promise that we take care of our own. But this vital safety net is facing a serious threat. Waste, fraud, and abuse are draining billions of dollars from Social Security every year. These losses make it harder to keep the program solvent and to provide for future generations. The problem of improper payments plagues government programs across the board. Hundreds of billions of dollars are lost annually across Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. These improper payments include clerical errors, but also deliberate fraud. The scale of the problem is staggering. Every dollar lost to waste is a dollar that cannot be used to support retirees, disabled workers, or surviving family members. While the exact figures for losses within Social Security are not publicly available, experts agree that the amount is significant. This drain on resources is simply unacceptable. We must take action to protect Social Security from those who would seek to exploit it. Addressing waste, fraud, and abuse is not about cutting benefits or denying anyone in need. It is about ensuring that every dollar allocated to Social Security goes to those who rightfully deserve it. Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur behind Tesla and SpaceX, has set his sights on a new challenge: government efficiency. As the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, Musk has been tasked with identifying and eliminating waste across federal agencies. Musk's involvement in Social Security has sparked both hope and concern. His supporters point to his track record of innovation and disruption in the private sector. They argue that he can bring fresh perspectives and much-needed reform to a system riddled with bureaucracy. However, critics worry about Musk's lack of experience in government and his potential to disrupt a program that millions of Americans rely on. The recent departure of a top Social Security official following Musk's request to access program data has only heightened these concerns. Only time will tell whether Musk's involvement will lead to meaningful improvements in Social Security's efficiency. His success will depend on his ability to navigate the complexities of government bureaucracy and to build trust with both career officials and the public. The Government Accountability Office, or GAO, has a long history of identifying waste and inefficiency in government programs. Since 2011, the GAO has reported saving taxpayers $667 billion through its recommendations. This track record demonstrates the potential for significant savings through careful oversight and reform. However, it is important to be realistic about the scope of potential savings. While reducing waste, fraud, and abuse is crucial, it is unlikely to single-handedly solve Social Security's long-term funding challenges. The program faces demographic pressures, including an aging population and a declining ratio of workers to retirees. Addressing these systemic issues will require a broader conversation about Social Security reform. This conversation must involve all stakeholders, including policymakers, experts, and the American people. It is essential to approach this issue with a commitment to fairness, transparency, and the long-term health of the program. Waste reduction is an important piece of the puzzle, but it is not a silver bullet. We must be prepared to consider a range of options to ensure the long-term viability of Social Security. The future of this vital program depends on our willingness to have honest and difficult conversations today. Social Security is more than just a government program. It is a social contract, a promise across generations. Maintaining public trust in this vital program is paramount. Any efforts to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse must be implemented with transparency and accountability. The American people deserve to know how their tax dollars are being spent and that the system is fair. Perceptions of waste and mismanagement erode public confidence, making it more difficult to enact necessary reforms. Transparency is not just a bureaucratic requirement, it is essential for building and maintaining public support. Ultimately, the success of any effort to reform Social Security hinges on public trust. We must engage in an open and honest dialogue about the challenges facing the program and the best path forward. Only through transparency, accountability, and a commitment to shared sacrifice can we ensure that Social Security remains a beacon of hope for generations to come.